Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're talking about something huge, building a home that's not just for now, but for, well, forever. We're going to break down the blueprint for a house that's ready for every single chapter of your life. All right, let's just jump right in with a big question. Think about it. Are you building a house for the you of today, or are you building it for the you of 10, 20, maybe even 30 years from now? Because honestly, how you answer that changes everything about the design. And this quote, man, it just nails it, doesn't it? This one simple thought gets right to the very core of what a forever home is all about. It's not about fantasy, it's about planning today for the real practical stuff that's coming down the road. So let's get into it. What is a forever home, really? It's so much more than just a house. Think of it like a stage that's been designed for the entire play of your life, not just the scene you're in at this very moment. So you see, it really boils down to two totally different ways of thinking. The right now home is all about, I need a playroom for the toddlers. But the forever home is thinking, what happens when that playroom needs to be a guest room for grandkids? It's a huge shift from solving today's problems to getting way ahead of tomorrow's. Okay, now for what I think is maybe the single most important choice you can make in your layout. If you want a home that's going to last you a lifetime, this one thing, it's an absolute game changer. And we're talking about the Master on Main. Now, this is not some passing trend, okay? This is a super smart strategic move. Why? Because it gets rid of the number one thing that forces people out of their homes as they get older, stairs. Think about it. This is so powerful. By keeping the engine of your daily life, where you sleep, where you cook, where you do laundry, all on one floor, you're basically taking away the home's expiration date. It's just a brilliant way to make sure your house works for you for decades, no matter what. All right, next up is a concept I absolutely love because it's where luxury meets pure, simple logic. We're talking about making a home super accessible, but in a way that looks amazing, not like a hospital. This is called universal design. And the magic of it, the real genius, is that all its best features are totally invisible. You don't even notice them until one day you really need them. It's so smart, so subtle. And here's what's so cool about this stuff. A zero-step entry, wider doorways. You might think, oh, that's for way later. But no, these things have this amazing double benefit. They make life easier and better for everyone, right now, every single day. I mean, look at this, a zero-step entry. Yeah, it's great if you ever need a wheelchair. But you know what else it's great for? Rolling in a week's worth of groceries or pushing a stroller. It just makes life easier, period. Or how about a curbless shower? It's a huge safety feature, right? It gets rid of a major tripping hazard. But at the same time, it gives your bathroom that super sleek, high-end spa look that everyone wants. That's universal design hitting a home run. Okay, so a forever home has to, last forever. That's kind of the point, right? So let's talk about the bones of the house. What's going on inside the walls to make sure this thing can actually go the distance? First off, the outside. Choosing the right siding isn't just a small detail. It's absolutely critical. I mean, look at this chart. You could go with wood and be staining it all the time, or you could go with something like brick or stone that can literally last over 100 years with barely a thought. It's not just about avoiding maintenance. It's a choice. Do you want to spend your future weekends working on your house or enjoying it? Now let's talk efficiency. Things like high-performance windows and really good insulation. Here's the bottom line. Spending a bit more on this stuff today means lower, more predictable energy bills tomorrow. And think about it. When you're maybe on a fixed income later in life, knowing exactly what that bill's going to be, that kind of peace of mind is priceless. And what about tech? It changes so fast, but your house is permanent. That's why you have to build in its nervous system from the start. While the walls are open, run the good stuff, like Cat6 wiring and conduits. It might seem like overkill now, but trust me, it will make it so much easier and cheaper to add whatever crazy tech comes next, whether it's a smart thermostat or an EV charger in the garage. Okay, I know what you're probably thinking. This all sounds amazing, but man, it must cost a fortune. So let's talk about the money. But let's also talk about, a different way of thinking about the money. So does a forever home cost more to build? It's the number one question we get. And the simple, honest answer is, yes, it does. But that is nowhere near the end of the story. Up front, you're probably looking at about a 5 to 10% premium. And that extra cost goes into those higher quality materials, the smarter design, the better insulation, all the stuff we've been talking about. But now look at the other side of the equation. That 5%
Compare that to the absolutely staggering cost of moving later in life, or having to do a massive renovation to make your home accessible, or the big one, assisted living fees. When you see it like that, the forever home isn't an expense, it's the smartest financial move you can make. It's an investment in staying in your own home.
And really, that's what it all comes down to. Every single choice you make today is like a gift you're sending to your future self. You're not just building a house, you're building a place that's designed to take care of you for years and years to come. So the real question isn't, can I afford to do this? It's, can I really afford not to?